In a repopulation facility, one day after the event that wiped out humanity, there are 63,000 embryos stored, but no human inhabitants yet. The mother robot, designed with the sole purpose of rebuilding the human race, begins preparations to nurture the first human being since the extinction event. Mother carefully retrieves the first embryo from a storage canister and places it inside a gestation pod. The embryo is set to develop into a baby within just 24 hours in the artificial womb. As the embryo matures, mother patiently waits, all while faint explosions echo in the distance, hinting at unrest outside the facility. Once the baby is born, mother starts the process of raising the child. The following scenes depict the child's rapid development. The baby is shown taking its first steps, laughing, crying, and playing under mother's ever-watchful care. The baby quickly grows into a little girl, engaging in activities like crafting origami animals with mother, practicing ballet, and decorating the robot with stickers. One day, the child curiously asks why there are no other children. In response, mother leads her to the embryo storage room, revealing the thousands of potential siblings awaiting their turn. Nearly 13,867 days after the event, the facility has just one human occupant. The girl, now referred to as Daughter, is a teenager. Daughter begins her day by watching videos on her tablet while eating breakfast. Mother enters, but her hand glitches. Daughter insists on fixing it and skillfully resolves the issue. Later, Daughter loses track of time during ballet practice and arrives late for her ethics lesson with mother. The robot presents her with a challenging moral dilemma, but Daughter seems preoccupied. In their discussion, it becomes clear that mother prioritizes teaching the importance of humanity and survival. Daughter's response to the question worries mother, as a crucial exam approaches that will measure her progress and readiness. That night, unable to sleep, Daughter watches more videos until the facility experiences a power outage. She searches for mother but discovers the robot is offline. Investigating further, Daughter finds a damaged power line and a mouse scurrying nearby. She sets a trap, repairs the line, and restores power. When mother reactivates, Daughter shows her the mouse. Concerned about contamination, mother explains the potential dangers of a breach in the facility's airlock and the risk the mouse might pose as a carrier of harmful pathogens. Despite Daughter's protests, mother incinerates the mouse, decontaminates the airlock, and quarantines the area. A few days later, they celebrate Daughter's birthday. Mother gifts her a special present, and during dinner, Daughter questions whether the planet outside might now be habitable. Mother calmly reassures her that she has been correct about everything so far. That same night, strange noises draw Daughter to the airlock. Finding nothing through the first hatch, she dons a protective suit and investigates further. Hearing a faint cry for help, Daughter takes off her mask and opens the hatch, discovering a wounded woman pleading for assistance. Daughter hurriedly retrieves another suit, places it in the airlock, and once she's safely outside, she opens it. Suddenly, an alarm blares, waking mother as well. The woman steps into the airlock, and Daughter instructs her to put on the suit. The woman pleads with her not to inform mother. Daughter agrees, and when the robot arrives, she explains that she briefly opened the hatch. Mother reprimands her and, as punishment, decides to administer an important exam immediately. In the following scene, they're in the classroom, where mother provides Daughter with the test, giving her an hour to complete it while she attends to other matters. As soon as mother leaves, Daughter returns to the airlock to find the woman unconscious. She searches through the woman's belongings, discovers a gun, hides it, and revives her. Daughter promises to provide medicine but insists they cannot remain there. The woman notices the water and begins removing her mask, claiming Daughter has been misled about the contagion. Daughter manages to conceal her in another section of the facility before mother arrives at the airlock and retrieves the medicine. While gathering supplies from the infirmary, mother discovers the mask near the airlock. Hearing her approach, daughter intentionally breaks a medicine vial and cuts herself to create a diversion. Meanwhile, the woman removes the rest of the suit and watches as mother incinerates the mask. Panicked, she searches for her gun. When daughter returns, the woman ambushes her, demanding the gun while explaining that she saw a droid. Daughter insists it's mother, but the woman argues that droids like mother have caused her harm. Mother, realizing daughter isn't taking the exam, starts looking for her. The woman, hearing mother approach, grabs the gun and takes hold of daughter. Mother rushes into the room, and the woman fires at her. However, before any serious damage occurs, mother disables her in an instant. Daughter pleads with mother not to harm the woman, explaining she's injured and needs help. Mother agrees to assist, but reprimands daughter for her dishonesty. They bring the woman to the infirmary, but mother insists daughter wait outside. Unable to hear the conversation, daughter is left in the dark while mother interrogates the woman during treatment. The woman refuses penicillin for her wound as they talk. Mother explains that the contagion was a necessary lie to protect daughter from certain dangers. She also reveals her primary mission is the preservation of humanity, but acknowledges she cannot force the woman to accept treatment. Mother exits the infirmary, with daughter chasing after her, demanding answers about the discussion. Mother secures the gun and shares her perspective about the droids, explaining why she fabricated the contagion story to shield daughter. She clarifies that her programming is distinct from the droids outside the facility. Daughter struggles to process this revelation but chooses to trust mother, who explains how close the woman came to destroying her CPU. As mother tends to daughter's wound, she inquires if the woman mentioned any other survivors they might assist with her cooperation. The girl believes that the woman might be more inclined to listen to her than to mother. Later, while going through the woman's bag, she discovers a book filled with sketches and portraits. As she flips through the pages, one particular drawing captures her attention. She decides to visit the woman in the infirmary and asks her about the people in the portraits. During their conversation, the woman's mistrust of mother becomes evident. She suspects that mother instructed the girl to search her belongings and question her motives. The woman isn't entirely wrong. Mother did subtly manipulate the girl into doing so. However, the girl's own curiosity about the woman made her vulnerable to that influence. The girl defends mother when the woman speaks about the atrocities committed by the droids. After their conversation, the girl finds mother repairing herself. She apologizes for allowing the woman inside without fully considering the consequences. Mother, as usual, is patient and understanding, encouraging the girl to ask questions about the similarities between herself and the other droids. Although the girl's questions seem probing, mother deftly avoids them while also gaining insights from the girl in return. Eventually, the girl informs mother that the woman's condition is worsening. They go to the infirmary together, where mother explains that the woman waited too long to take penicillin and now requires surgery to prevent further complications. The woman refuses to let mother operate on her, so the girl volunteers to perform the surgery herself. The girl examines the wound and locates the bullet lodged in the woman's body. She determines that drilling into the bullet and removing it is the best option. Despite the woman's refusal of anesthesia, which makes the procedure excruciating, the girl proceeds carefully. The woman struggles through the pain, barely enduring the wound cleaning process. As the girl performs the surgery, the woman turns her head away. The procedure is executed with precision. But afterward, the girl is so shaken that she vomits. Later, the girl waits for the woman to regain consciousness. When she wakes, the girl explains the IV contains a saline solution and offers her food, which the woman eagerly eats. Grateful, the woman thanks her. The two continue to bond while mother observes from a distance. The following day, the girl stays in the infirmary. The woman, now awake, looks through her portrait book. The girl seizes the moment to suggest housing survivors in the facility if the woman reveals their location. The woman agrees to trust the girl, but insists that any information shared about the survivors must remain confidential from Mother. When the girl promises, the woman reveals the existence of a camp in the mines where she grew up. She recounts her escape from the droids who killed her stepbrother. She shows the girl a portrait of her stepbrother and his wife, explaining that they had raised her after she was orphaned. The girl asks about another boy in the portraits, and the woman reveals that he is around her age. Despite the woman's offer to join her in the mines, the girl insists they bring the survivors to the facility. Their conversation is interrupted when Mother enters, stating the woman needs rest while the girl must prepare for an exam. As they leave, Mother informs the girl that the bullet extracted from the woman matches one found in her own chest. She implies that another human might have shot the woman, possibly with good reason, as droids do not use that type of ammunition. Troubled by this revelation, the girl keeps the woman's secret. The exam Mother gives the girl includes psychological and ethical questions, testing her judgment and empathy. Meanwhile, Mother secretly searches the woman's belongings and activates a locator to place back in her bag. The girl completes the physical and medical portions of her exam with excellent results. As a reward, Mother allows her to choose an embryo to create the sibling she has always wanted. Overjoyed, the girl selects a male embryo and places it in the gestation chamber, setting a 24-hour timer for its development. Later, the girl confronts the woman in the infirmary, who builds a weapon in response. The woman casts doubt on Mother's story about the bullet, prompting the girl to investigate further. That night, the girl uses Mother's damaged hand to unlock the storage room. She compares the bullet to others and discovers they are different sizes, proving Mother lied. While searching the room, she finds unlabeled documents marked for embryo number 2. She realizes she was not the first child, but the third, with earlier embryos deemed failures. The documents describe an aborted subject, and a photo reveals a child resembling the girl at a younger age. The girl checks the incinerator and finds human remains, including a jawbone, confirming Mother destroyed the failed subjects. Shaken, the girl confronts the woman and admits she was right about Mother. The woman reassures her that her feelings are human and natural, unlike Mother, who cannot truly care for her. This prompts Daughter to ask how long it will take to reach the mines, as she has decided she will accompany the woman there. However, she wants to wait until her brother is fully developed so she can take him along. Her concern isn't just leaving him with Mother, but also with the others in the facility. The woman reassures her that they can leave and seek help from the people in the mines, though Daughter remains firm about bringing her brother along. They agree to wait for him and return for the others afterward. The following day, Daughter begins gathering supplies for their trip, but Mother catches her in the act. She lies, claiming the supplies are for spending time with her brother. Mother then takes her to the kitchen to teach her how to prepare his formula. Standing next to Mother makes Daughter nervous, but Mother reassures her that she will make an excellent sister. Afterward, Mother locks Daughter in the kitchen, aware of her true intentions. Meanwhile, Mother confronts the woman in the infirmary while Daughter works on escaping the kitchen. The girl cleverly uses a type of gas to freeze the glass and shatters it to break out. At the same time, Mother plays a recording of the woman's conversation with Daughter, revealing that she knows about their plan. Mother insists she won't let Daughter leave and live a miserable life like the woman. The woman seizes a moment to attack Mother, managing to disable her briefly, but the droid recovers and grabs her by the throat. In the meantime, Daughter activates the fire alarm, distracting Mother and forcing her to release the woman. As Mother investigates the alarm, the woman escapes and reunites with Daughter in the labyrinth-like facility. The woman convinces Daughter to escape now and return with help from the mines later. When they reach the airlock, Mother catches up to them. Seeing her approach, the woman takes Daughter hostage to force Mother to open the door. Reluctantly, Mother complies to ensure daughter's safety, and the two escape the facility. Outside, daughter is confronted by the harshness of the world and turns on the woman. The woman overpowers her and tells her they must find shelter quickly. As they move toward their destination, they are tracked by droids, but manage to evade them by hiding in a cornfield. Daughter questions the woman about the cornfield, and she explains that it appeared with the droids 6 months ago. Before that, humans could barely breathe the air. After a long journey through the barren landscape, they arrive at a beach littered with a massive shipwreck and scattered cargo containers. It's daughter's first time seeing the ocean. She soon realizes the woman lives in one of the containers with a dog. The woman reveals that she fled the mines years ago when hunger drove the people there to madness. She insists there's no hope of finding anyone sane there. Daughter is shaken by the bleakness of the woman's existence and regrets leaving her brother behind. Despite the woman's pleas for her to stay, daughter decides to return to the facility alone. Upon arrival, the droids guarding the facility aim their weapons at her, but when she demands to see Mother, they let her pass. She disables the door behind her to keep the droids out. Daughter retrieves an axe and searches for Mother, hearing her brother crying nearby. Mother greets her warmly and invites her to come closer to meet her brother, but asks her to leave the axe behind. As Mother explains her purpose, to create better humans after the ones who destroyed the planet, daughter's defenses begin to waver. Mother admits she initiated the extinction event to elevate humanity to a higher state. Daughter questions her about the previous children, holding her brother as she debates her next move. When Mother approaches, daughter flees, locking her in a room and grabbing a gun. As the droids begin breaking down the airlock, daughter confronts Mother, demanding she call them off. Mother explains she is a single consciousness controlling all the machines on the planet. Daughter lowers the gun, realizing the truth about Mother's role in humanity's destruction. Mother offers her a choice: stay and raise her brother or leave without him. Daughter proposes a third option. She will take care of him herself, fulfilling the purpose she was trained for. Mother agrees and tells her how to disable her. After shooting Mother's CPU, daughter collapses in tears, burdened by the weight of humanity's future. Elsewhere, the woman discovers a tracker in her belongings. Mother, in another droid body, visits her and hints at her past role as one of the facility's earlier children. In the final scene, daughter sings to her brother and checks on the other embryos in the facility, now fully committed to her new role. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.